Good morning again, guys. Today we're going to talk about an unspoken truth about an emergency that can occur for someone who's diabetic. While diabetes is a result of high blood sugar, when you have diabetes, you are at high risk for low blood sugar, and which can end up in seizures. So now, what are some of the signs and symptoms of low blood sugar? It will be dizziness, confusion, shakiness, headache. It can present differently, but if you have diabetes, you should know how to detect your signs and symptoms. You should know how they present for you. That's number one. Number two, if you have a continuous glucose monitoring, it will alarm, which will tell you that your sugars are low, right? If not, if you feel like you're shaky, you're confused, quickly check your blood sugar if you have accessibility. That's number one. Number two, you want to follow the 15-15 rule. If it is true that your blood sugar is less than 70 or equal to 70 or less than 70 milligrams, the first thing you want to do is to follow the second 15. So the 15 grams of simple carb, which will be simple sugar, which will be like candy. You should have that in the house, which will be sugar tablets. Or if you don't have anything, a cup of juice, orange juice, just to kick your blood sugars up quickly. Then 15 minutes later, you want to check again to see if your sugars went up. If they haven't, you want to repeat that process. And 15 minutes again, you're going to recheck to make sure that they have risen. If they have risen, that's a good thing. That's what you want. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to follow that. You're going to eat complex carb, something that's going to hold you longer, like a whole grain, peanut butter and a cracker, something that's going to hold you longer, that's going to stabilize your sugars. Because otherwise what's going to happen is that quick spike in your sugar is going to drop down, and you're going to go back to hypoglycemic mode, and that's not what we want. But if it gets to the point where a person passes out as a result of low blood sugar, meaning at this point they're unconscious, they're unable to eat, they can't swallow, whoever is with them should try to know their protocol. Usually it's going to be a glucagon that they have. So you're gonna take the glucagon, inject them quickly. Or if it's a nasal glucagon, you're going to spray it in their nose. You want to call 911 because you're going to need help. Okay? You want to call 911. Tell them what's happening. That way, as they walk in, they're prepared for what they have at hand. And this is an emergency. You want to help them as quick as possible because this can have a lasting impact on the person's health, right? You don't want them going on low blood sugar for too long, as it will affect your brain, affect them in many ways. So these are emergencies that are not spoken of very well. We always worry about how to manage the sugars, but we forget to talk about this part that's very important. Because if you have diabetes, you are at risk for these things. Stay tuned for more, guys. If you like this video, be sure to follow, like, share with someone who will benefit. Thank you. Have a good day on purpose.